Alright, boys and girls, welcome to DFS Experience for Thursday, February 22nd. This video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. You do get a deposit match up to $250 if you use my promo code DFS Chapel, or you can use the link that's in my description. Alright, so we're going to start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guard. You got Luka Magic up top, 12.1K. You already know what I'm about to tell you. Find value and play him. This guy's averaging like 75 fantasy points a game. There's nothing you can really do to get away from it, but just find the value. Even with Kyrie on the court, he's still the best fantasy player available. And we've seen time and time again, when you don't have him, it doesn't look good. Find value and play him. SJ right behind him, 10.5K, absolutely in play also. I don't mind playing SGA. A lot of these spend ups should be refreshed after having a whole week off. So I don't mind paying up for SGA at 10.5K. Booker 9.8, absolutely in play. Donovan Mitchell, like I said, always goes under the radar. 9.6K. Everybody plays everyone around him. They don't play him, but you know, it is what it is. LaMelo, I kind of don't want LaMelo to come back. I kind of want to play Trey Mann. Trey Mann has been amazing at point guard for under 7K, so I want to be able to do that again. If LaMelo comes back, he's going to throw a monkey wrench in everything. If LaMelo was back and he's not on a minutes restriction, Miles Bridges looks a little bit better. Brandon Miller doesn't look as good. Trey Mann doesn't look as good. The rest of the Hornets I wouldn't really be interested in. Halliburton 9.4K. I think this is the time to get him. This is the time to jump on Halliburton. Pause. With him being under 10K, him having a whole week off, besides the All-Star festivities, to really rest and get 100% healthy. There shouldn't be a minutes restriction on him. But we got to pay attention to that news also. 9.4K, fire his ass up. Jalen Brunson, 9.3, Mr. Reliable, fire him up. Maxey, 9.1, he's an okay play, but I'd rather play Brunson. Kyrie, 9K, absolutely in play. Harden, 8.9, been going under the radar also, been playing very well. Last 5 games, 50, 34, 36, 41, and 64 fantasy points. Harden's absolutely in play. Scotty Barnes, 8.8. Jamal Murray, Kobe White, okay, hold on. Barnes, Murray, White are in play. I like Cunningham in this environment, 7.6K, too cheap. We know what Cunningham could do. I made one line for FanDuel. Cunningham was in it. So he absolutely stood out to me. I think he's even cheaper on DraftKings. Jalen Green, 7.4. They've been playing through him. Play him, 7.4K, absolutely in play. Cam Thomas is in play. If Bradley Beal is out, we already know the deal. If Bradley Beal is out, Durant and Booker gets a little bit of a bump. We know that. Quickly is in play. Van Fleet, if Van Vliet is in, fine. 6.7K, probably the cheapest price you're ever going to get him at. I'm not a fan of his this season, but 6.7K is kind of cheap. Ivy's absolutely in play. Our man Thompson's in play. Derek White, Drew Holiday, Tyus Jones is okay. Garland is too cheap, 5,900. Garland, that's crazy. Might be overowned. I don't want to say overowned. I don't like that word. It might be very popular. 5.9K for Garland. I haven't seen that since I can't remember. He's $100 more than Reggie Jackson. What a time to be alive. Westbrook's in play. Ben Simmons. We want Ben Simmons to not be on a minutes limit, but he's so injury prone. 5.6K. If we could get a full game of him, this is the play to play of the slate if we could get a full game out of him. Trey Mann, if LaMelo, if LaMelo can't go, I'm locking in Trey Mann. There's a lot of good players on DraftKings. Giddy is fine. Poole is not in my player pool. If you want to play Jordan Poole, you can play Jordan Poole. You feel me? Matter of fact, if you want to play Jordan Poole, you can shove him up your ass. I don't give two shits about Jordan Poole. Very unreliable. Burks, Caruso, DeSumno, Schroeder, LeVert, Keontae George absolutely in play. If Keontae George is starting at 4.7K against Charlotte, you got to fire his ass up. You already know. Derek Smith Jr., what the fuck am I talking about? Dennis Smith Jr., 4.7K absolutely in play. Kyle Lowry on his new team, I'm not interested in. None of these guys I'm going to be interested in, to be honest with you. So let's go to shooting guard. Brandon Ingram, Paul George, DiVincenzo, all in play. Mr. Human highlight reel, Jaylen Brown, 7.5K. Jaylen Brown is absolutely in play. I want to know what Jaylen Brown was thinking entering the All-Star, the dunk contest, but I'll leave that for another day. This guy thought he was Dominique Wilkins. Man, go sit your ass down. Who else is here? Mikal Bridges is okay. Not the star we thought he was. He's a glorified role player. Fuck out of here. Who else is here? Oh, I think that coffee's kicking in. You feel me? Brandon Miller, 7K, looks better with LaMelo off the court. What the fuck am I talking about? Barrett's always in play at 6.9. Buddy Hield in play. Kelly Oubre, you could take shots. Sexton's been playing amazing this season. 6.2, fire his ass up. He looks expensive, but just play him. Melton, if Melton's not on a minutes restriction and he starts, he's fine. Clarkson, you could take a shot. Grayson Allen, you could take a shot. Tim Hardaway Jr., not interested in, to be honest with you. Dylan Brooks, if you're desperate, playing a lot of lineups. Eric Gordon, if there's no build, you could take a shot at 4.8K. Murphy, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Whitmore, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Norman Powell, Mathurin, Suggs, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Koulibaly, I can never get right, but he is a play. He is a thing. You feel me? All right, let's go to small forward. Listen, this face cam shit is kind of, I've been tinkering with it for like 2 days. I know it's not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I'll get it at some point, so just bear with me. I don't want to see no, your face cam is, I don't want to hear nothing, you feel me? I got time today. I'm not in the mood. You see what I'm saying? Let me just sip my fucking Folgers coffee, and let me have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Delicious. Okay. Mr. Tatum, 9.9, fire his ass up. You already know. Scotty Barnes, 8.8 in play. Kawhi, 8.7, absolutely in play. Brandon Ingram, Siakam, marketing, fire their asses up. Tobias Harris, 7.9. He's an okay play. If he can't make it, everybody else on Philly gets a bump. All the rest of the starters. DeRozan, 7.6, a little bit underpriced, in play. Franz Wagner, 7.2, finally coming back around, absolutely in play. Mr. Abdia, wait, where's Kuzma? If Kuzma is out, I'm going to fire up me some Abdia. Did y'all see what Abdia did last game? Or y'all want me to remind you? 40 minutes, 71 fucking fantasy points. He's not going to have that again, but it's in him. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. He got it in him. These Europeans ain't no joke. You feel me? Who else is here? Neesmith. We spoke about him already, did we? If he's in, you can take a shot, but Gordon Hayward, we need to know how many minutes these guys are playing before we take shots. Eason, all these guys that are injury prone, that have the injury designation, we got to find out what's going on with their minutes. You see what I'm saying? Listen, we're going to buckle down after the All-Star game. We're buckling down. You know what that means? That means that we're not wasting money. We're not playing foolish players. So what I'm gonna need you guys to do is cross your T's and dot your I's, and make sure you get all the information you can before playing these plays. That's what I do. You see what I'm saying? That's what I do. But some of you don't have the time and energy to do it. I understand that, but we don't want to be throwing money away. Second half of the season. That's all I'm trying to say. Struce, you could take shots. Not interested in Herb Jones. Fontecchio. Looks like a good matchup if he starts again. Kispert, if there's no Kuzma, fire up Kispert. There's a lot of good plays on this slate. I'm going to tell you that right now. This looks like a slate to play multiple lineups. You feel me? The rest of these guys down here, I'm not playing. Joe Ingles. Louis Black. Leaky Black. I know his name. Bates Diop. Calzone. Toppin, Little. I'm not playing on these fucking guys. I'm trying to win. You see what I'm saying? All right, listen. We got a little bit of housekeeping. Obviously, you can see that there's a face cam, so that must mean that some shit is happening. Yeah, there's some shit happening. Okay. Tomorrow will be our first live before lock. You see what I'm saying? We're taking this shit over. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna need you guys to meet me before lock, so we can actually, go through whatever news and information we need to talk about before tip off, before lock, right? So we got a live before lock coming tomorrow. Super chats are open. What's a super chat? Super chat is like your way of saying thank you, Mr. Chapo, for always helping us, win money. We also got memberships open. Membership tiers, there's 3 tiers open. We got bronze, silver, gold. You can take a look at them. They all have some type of benefit towards you guys. So take a look at it, see if there's anything that interests you. I think that's about it. I'm not going to really talk too much about this shit. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. All that stuff is absolutely important. Patreons. Okay. If you are not able to wait for news, if you're not able to do all the research that's needed to find out who the real good plays are, that's where I come in. What I can do is I can help you. I can help you with your lineups. I can send you my finalized optimal lineup right before lock. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Basically, this is geared towards people that can't do their own research, don't have the time, busy at work, stuck at work, busy with kids, busy making dinner. I'll do all the heavy lifting. I send them to you. Okay. I think that's it. Okay. Let's go to power forward. We ain't got time to waste. Okay. KD 10K. He looks good. And if Beal is out, he looks better. Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is a beast. The reason I say he benefits with LaMelo. With LaMelo on the court, he gets a few more easy buckets. That's why I say that. But absolutely, his usage is high without LaMelo. So he wins either way. Banchero, 8.4, absolutely in play. Zion's in play. Had a great game right before the All-Star break. He was probably motivated to go have some time off. Let's see his motivation on Thursday night. Porzingis, if he's healthy, you could take a shot. Achua, 7.1 if there's no Hartenstein. Jalen Williams, too cheap, 7K. Fire him up. Michael Porter Jr. against Washington looks enticing. Same thing with Aaron Gordon. Jabari Smith Jr. is sometime-ish. I think I might only play him if there's no Sengun, to be honest. Bogdanovich, Horford, Stewart. Bogdanovich and Horford are fine plays. Stewart, if he's out of jail, have no idea if he's out of jail yet. 5.9, I'm lying. He's released. 5.5K. PJ Washington on Dallas, if he starts, is absolutely in play. Luka makes these guys look like all-stars. They look better. They look more fluid. When I say them, him and Gafford. The fantasy points ain't here for PJ Washington, but they're definitely there for Gafford. Gafford's just getting easy buckets, easy lobs. You feel me? Cam Johnson, you could take a shot on, but I'm not too enthusiastic about his ass. The rest of these guys, I don't think we really need at this point. Not on a 9-gamer. You feel me? But we'll talk about that live before lock if any of those guys make it into our player pools. Jokic 11-6 is too cheap. Sengun 8-6 is in play. Randall, if he's back, good for him. We'll keep an eye on that. Vooch is in play. Holmgren's in play. Jared Allen 7.2 is fine. Duren, good matchup 7K. Claxton 6-9 in play. Hartenstein, we got to keep an eye on that. The setters look good. Nurkic, Turner, Valanciunas, Pirtle all in play. I give a little bit of an edge to Pirtle. He's the cheapest out of that group. Drummond, you can always take a shot on. Look at what Gafford has been doing in Dallas. Last 5 games, 28, 54, 32, 41, and 29. You see what I'm saying? Gotta play if you're playing Luka, maybe try to pair him with Gafford. That's his new best friend. That's his new shiny toy. You feel me? Paul Reed is an okay play, but tough matchup in New York or against New York. Nick Richards, I jumped off that train a long time ago. Zubac, you could take a shot on. Bagley, 5'3", looks good if he starts, even though it's a tough matchup against Jokic. Kessler, 5.1, good matchup against Charlotte. And the rest of these guys we probably don't need at this moment. You see what I'm saying? Right now. But we will be live before lock to figure out any new information that will come out. And obviously, we're 29 hours before lock, so we got a lot of time for some shit to happen. I just wanted to get this video out early. I know you guys missed me. You feel me? You know, your boy Tom Cruise over here. Let me cut it out. Listen. I'm going to go on and get out of here. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. We're going to take this channel to the moon. So it ain't no more fucking pussyfooting around. Listen, I'm going to keep tweaking my face cam to, get it like, nice and, perfect. So don't, I know. Patreons, if you need help with lineups, you need me to build them for you, you want my lineups, check out the Patreon link in the description. YouTube, super chats are open. Take care of your boy. Membership tiers are open. 3 different tiers. See which one, fit your needs. And I'm out of here. Thanks for being here. Talk to you guys later. Ciao.